So what's going on out there? Happy fall, happy almost Thanksgiving, and Merry Christmas here shortly. We're at the beginning of fall and just had our election. Anyhow, um, trying to stay on top of fall projects and especially keeping your grass green through the fall. A lot of people always ask me, "Hey, how is your grass so green throughout the whole year?" Well, it doesn't have to do with my grass, it has to do with the soil. So in the early fall like this, the best thing to do is cut your grass low for one time and do a soil treatment. Soil treatment is easy. You know, you can get it at your local Ace Hardware. We got one here in Friendswood, Magnus and Ace Hardware. They've got a real good soil treatment there. Or shop online or at your local place. But soil treatment first. Get it good and watered in. Then a week later, come back with a high, um, excuse me, getting out of the sunlight, a high nitrogen based fertilizer. Lay that down and then water it out. Anyhow, but what you want to do is you got to watch your neighboring properties, because what you're about to do is try to start taking care of your yard. And if you don't have somebody next door to you that wants to take care of their yard, it can actually really mess your yard up. So I'm going to show you mine to give you an example here. I'm going to turn the camera around. So we've got over here my neighboring property. Yeah, he cuts his yard really good, keeps it up each year. But whenever it comes to this time of year, he doesn't really do much to it. And as you can see, we've got sod webworms going on. So, because I'm watering my property and he's not, the sod worms want to come in and they want to eat on the roots, because the roots are rich in nutrient, because we just gave it a huge boost and the soil treatment, which is usually a high iron anyway. So these sod webworms come in and they start chewing on things. Anyway, they lay a larvae and then they turn into these little moths. So if you walk through your yard, you see these little moths flying everywhere and stuff. That's them hatching, and then they're eating on the top blades of the grass. Which, if you get down to your grass and you pick up a blade or two, you can kind of see where they've eaten off the top of it, because it looks something like, I don't know if you can see that, this right here. See the top half right here where it's chewed up? That's them chewing on it after they hatch and become moths. And then it turns into these circle patches and such that you see here. Anyhow, what you do to keep that from happening is you go to your local store and you buy some cutter. Hook it up, spray it in your yard, typically right after you mow, or if the blades are long, you can do that too. Let it sit in, wait a week, probably 2 weeks before you want to mow again. And then mow, bag that first mow. You don't want those clippings getting down into there, because they do have a chemical on them. You don't want it flattening down in there and kind of doing bad things to your roots. So if you can, bag that first one after the cutter that you spray down. And then it should be about 5 to 6 weeks since you laid down that first application of the soil treatment and then the fertilizer. So then you can go back again and you can do one more good fertilizer. Probably, I would say, the week before, or maybe 2 weeks before Christmas. Water it in, let it sit there, and then let it go. Let it grow. Don't cut it. I'd say for 3 weeks, cut it, bag it. Anytime you cut during the fall season or the winter season, you do want to bag your grass then, because that's whenever weeds germinate, is in the fall time or in the winter. If you drive around and you ever look at anybody's grass that doesn't take care of their grass is dead, and the only thing that's green in their yard are weeds, because they're germinating. So don't mulch during the fall and winter. Bag. And the spring, summer, mulch all you want. You know what I mean? As long as you're not allowing your grass to get super high and then you mulch on top of it and it's just sitting there killing the roots and, you know, matting it all up and looking nasty. So anyhow, take care of your lawns this winter, this fall. And if you got any questions, you can give us a call, 281 Lawn Guy, or thelawnguy.tx.com. I'll be glad to help you out. We do winterization treatments and soil treatments, as well as we're doing Christmas light setups right now. So if you need some Christmas lights, give us a call. Until probably Thanksgiving and Christmas, whenever I tell y'all thank you, we'll see you then. Bye.